Developing an engine for a video game is an incredibly costly and time-consuming activity. It can cost a company millions of dollars and tens of thousands of man-hours just to build a new one from the ground up. It is an incredibly difficult and hard thing to justify. But with the success of Resident Evil 7, Capcom is claiming that this is worth it. Now, if you want to see the adverse effects of not updating or rebuilding your engine from the ground up, look at the creation engine which Bethesda uses for, they've used it for Oblivion, they've used it for Skyrim, for Fallout 3, and for Fallout 4. And as a result, they've never scrapped the whole thing and gone back and built it back up from nothing. And as a result, they've got this software, which is incredibly clunky, which is filled with legacyware, and that is just extremely bloated beyond belief and incredibly inefficient. It contains code for 2 generations of consoles ago. It's not specified or made specifically for this hardware. And as a result, you end up with immense numbers of glitches. You also end up with graphical fidelity issues. And in general, it's just more difficult to manage. But Capcom looked at this and they said, you know what, Resident Evil 7, we need to nail it. So let's rebuild an engine from the ground up. And as they said, quote, with the new re-engine, a proprietary game engine developed in-house for Resident Evil specifically, Capcom has pushed hardware specifications to their limits. And as a result, the title garnered attention worldwide, with the demo version exceeding 7.15 million downloads, a record for the series, and the game itself selling well over 2.5 million units in the first week. End quote. Now, all of this to say, if you haven't played Resident Evil 7, you're seeing it on the screen right now. It is a beautiful game. It runs steadily at 60 FPS. We're not talking typical console 30 FPS crap. 60 FPS steady. It's truly an incredible feat. And you can also play it with PSVR, which is exclusive to the game for the first year. Now, the fact that this was able to be done with the graphic fidelity that you get on screen is frankly amazing. It's a beautiful game. They're getting steady 60 FPS, and they can also do it in VR. It's truly, truly impressive. And I think it says something very important, that spending that time, that money to refine your engine, to make sure that it can deliver the content that the creators and artists have created as honestly and truly and efficiently as possible, I personally would say is well worth the time, well worth the price. And I think Resident Evil 7 proves that. Hey, did you like that? Well, that was just a Talk Gaming Extra. A little extra thing of the full show I do every weekend. So if you haven't seen that show yet, make sure you check it out over here. It's ad-free. It's just content, gaming focused. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You'll love it. Probably.